Hello everyone, it's me again, Mr. Para Michael. And my best advice to the African people, African governments, especially Nigeria, is let us try to learn from the Chinese experience, the Chinese project, or the Chinese development pattern. Let us try in officiously or in seriously to develop Africa, learning or somehow applying some Chinese strategy. Let us stop relying on outside help. We have all the faculties of life in our institutions, in our academic institutions. We can challenge our scholars, professors, the faculties of engineering, faculties of social sciences, faculties of law and medicine, faculties of technologies that we have in Nigeria. The Nigerian government need to challenge and empower and patronize indigenous technologies, indigenous knowledge and expertise. Stop relying on China. The Chinese did theirs alone. What they needed, they cannot do. They steal, they copied, imitated, and improved upon by themselves. And they use their Chinese characters, the Chinese culture, Chinese tradition in every knowledge that they acquire from the West. Please, that's the only thing I can advise the Africans, the Nigerian government to do. Do not trust the Chinese. Do not rely or trust or believe that the Chinese are your friend. They are not. They hate us. In China, in the Chinese culture, black is evil, is an abhorred word. If you are having antagony with a Chinese and he or she calls you hey Gui, hey Ren, they believe they must have called you the worst name in this life by just calling you black. They have low value for us. They think we are equal to animals. They even have respect for animals compared to us. If you ask their local people, even for those of us who married and lived with their women, they still insult us because we are from Africa. When I was marrying my wife in China, the officer of oath swearing us in kept on telling her in their language, not knowing I could hear her asking my wife, you saw Americans, you saw their fellow Chinese, handsome men in China. It's only this African you will marry, and he's black. If I'm black, but I'm from America or Europe, it's even better. That why African? While the lady was asking her this, my wife kept holding my hand and telling me to have patience. I should not respond. And this experience, I don't share it alone. A lot of Africans and Nigerians have equally experienced this during their marriage registry. They always ask them, why? Why African? They hate us. They hate everything about us. They don't believe us. If you are accused of any crime in China and you are African, you are already 55% guilty. Before they even convict you, they are already convicted for being a Nigerian already. They don't care if you are innocent or not. They will repeatedly be asking you, where are you from? Are you sure you're African? Once you are, then they deal with you as they want. Believe me, China and the Chinese are not our friends. If we are going to do deal with them like you are dealing with the devil himself. Be careful. Just get what you want from them and release the one you want to give them, and make sure in the future that you will not need them again. The project of China in Africa is enormous. What they are projecting is not what they have intentions in their heart to do. They have something more sinister, more worse than whatever the West have done to us. They could not even like us better. For me, I know the Western people have exploited us a lot, but the Chinese are going to wreck us. They will destroy the foundation of Africa if we let them be. Please, Chinese are not our friends. The latest or the future colonization is the one the Chinese are engineering. They have strategically planned to recolonize Africa in a different way, and theirs will be terrible. Please, our government, please, my fellow Nigerians, resist the temptation of allowing them to have their sway, to have their way in Nigeria and in Africa. It is now or never. Let us stand. Let us stand on our feet. We have brains, faculties also. We should be reliant, self-reliant. We should explore our own resources, human resources. We should challenge and empower our engineers, our experts in all fields of studies of life. Please, do not trust the Chinese. Please, do not. Thank you.